Vladimir Putin. So he was born on October 7th, 1952, and we see the ascendant rising in is Virgo. You know that Virgo is a very critical sign, always ready for fighting, and through the war it changes the world. Why? Because Aries falls in the 8th house of transformation. Aries is a war sign. Aries is a sign of Mars, which is again fights and battlefield. So you see here, Aries is going in the 8th house of transformation, and the Lord of Aries is again in the 4th house of people. So definitely that's what is happening. But I just want to, I don't want to talk in a deep way, because I feel that you will get confused. Just just check the first house. It's Virgo with a very powerful Sun, Mercury, and Saturn combination. Sun gives a royal lineage. His father was a cook, but just as a DNA wise, also he may be his previous life he may be a born warrior and or a king, because 12th house is the house of previous life, and you see Leo here, and the Lord is going and sitting in the first house of your first personality, your first house of personality. So you see Sun here, Sun with very powerful Mercury. Sun Mercury combination is one of the best yoga, which gives certain personality to a person. And Mercury in first house is anyways a very good yoga. Mercury gives young looks, because Mercury is kids, and here you see Mercury is in own sign of Virgo. So this is not a weak chart. You see, this is a very very powerful chart, and definitely Venus in second house. Venus is exalted in second house, and sign wise also Venus is sitting in Libra. So very powerful position. He will have all the money in the world, and definitely when you see these two houses, he has all the wealth, all the luxury, and this again he has all the brains, all the necessary. I think he's 70 now, but he still looks young. He has kept his personality quite young, so that is because of Mercury, and Mercury, which is a very good position. But you see, this Sun with Mercury gives ego, the problem of ego. So we know that there is some kind of ego which is happening right now with him, and some other day I'll tell you why this is happening, because I don't want to talk about it right now. I just want to talk about the chart. Okay. And you see his interest, third house is our interest, and you have Scorpio here. So he started his career with KGB, being a spy in a KGB, and he was very good in it, and he rose to position because his aim, his wishes was to be a spy. 11th house is a house of your wishes. Somebody having Venus here or Mars here has wish of having a partner, or having girlfriends. He has Ketu here. Ketu is hidden things. So his uh, aim was to be a spy, and Cancer is your motherland, and work for motherland. So you understand that this Ketu gave him already a very strong hidden tendency. Ketu aspecting third aspect on his first house, he himself might be very hidden and secretive. So like that. And you see here, his father was a royal chef. Ninth house is house of father, and his father was a chef in Lenin's, I think, in the office of Lenin. I think he was a main chef or something. So you see exalted moon here, right? And the Lord is also exalted here. So his father was working in a food field, like he was a chef there. So it's very simple how to see a chart. Fourth house is your mother, and his mother was very devout, orthodox, Christian. And you see Sagittarius sign here, and it is making exchange with Aries and Sagittarius. So the mother might be in some kind of trouble, because it is an Aries, so it can be some kind of war field or battlefield, and we all know that during that So yeah, I was talking about the fourth house and the connection of mother. You see the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a very fiery sign, and we all know that his mother was very orthodox. You know, somebody who is very orthodox is represented by the sign of Sagittarius and fiery sign. So and the Lord is going and sitting in the sign of Aries, which is retrograde. So definitely during that time when his mother was pregnant with Putin, I think some kind of war must be going on, and I think that was the time period of World War. So by this you can make a analysis of mother, and this is father, and his own personality is first house, and then he, I think, obviously for a very long time he was with a with one wife. I mean, I don't see him changing woman or something like that, but for a very long time he had a wife for 30 years, I think. And for after his after 2013 he got divorced with her. So Venus in own sign makes, you know, Venus in a man's chart represents a wife. So if he's a man, we see position of Venus. If it is afflicted Venus, then you see problem in relationships and girlfriends or marriage. But here we see Venus is very powerful in own sign, which gives him again a personality which is adored by women. And then ninth house is a house of luck. So here you have exalted moon. You know, you don't have any debilitated moon here. You have an exalted moon, and the lord of this is also exalted. So if you want to, if at one point you feel very low in your life, or if you feel very bad, you just have to see your ninth house, what is the combination there, and you just, if you can just donate things related to that, you will feel very much better and blessed. In this chart you see the moon is exalted in the ninth house, so there's a blessing of some kind of woman in his chart. Maybe it's mother. We all know that he was a very attentive person for his mother, and that's why he is ruling the world right now. That, you know, he has this, Jupiter is also your main personality wherever Jupiter is, because Jupiter is the soul survivor. Jupiter is the reason why a soul is born. So Jupiter can also represent your personality. Here Jupiter is in Aries, so anybody who has Jupiter in Aries, those people are very, they gets very angry if their, if 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 their opinion is not heard. Definitely this Aries is very strong, because it's happening exchange is happening. Sagittarius is exchanging Mars with the Aries. So you see this chart is so powerful. I mean, you don't have to have a second guess here. And definitely who are his enemies is Aquarius. Somebody who is very, Aquarius is a sign of very technical technology, and you know, aliens and all that. So we know US is the number one enemy of Putin, definitely. And his enemies will be very much powerful than him. But because Rahu does very good in Capricorn as well, but I think the enemies will lose, because uh, they are going 12th to itself. The this is the part of Vedic astrology which you may feel difficult to understand, but for now onwards, sixth house is the house of enemies, because it's a natural Virgo, and you have Aquarius there, so his enemies will be very technically very sound. You know, we recently heard Elon Musk was trying to help Ukrainian. So yeah, so this was the analysis of Putin's chart. I hope you like my analysis, and please follow me on my Instagram channel, Miss Bedke, and I'll keep bringing more stuff. I don't want to predict about the war, because I don't like to do that part. It's very scary, and it's very, I don't want to do any negative or positive predictions. So